Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another Elestrals unboxing. If you missed my first Elestrals unboxing video, be sure to check that out because I will definitely go a bit more in depth into my thoughts on Elestrals, why I got into it, and all that fun stuff, because, you know, it's the first video. This one kind of assumes you might have watched that one already. I think this is a good luck box, though. I've seen some people post some pictures of this on the Discord, but check this out. This one is not completely sealed the right way. As you can see, it's got like a gap, almost like they ran out of plastic on the shrink wrap machine or something. So who knows, maybe this one has a stellar, or at least a really good full art. So if you missed the last video, I'm about to spoil something that happens in it in about 5 seconds here, so if you want to watch that video unspoiled, don't listen here. But in my last booster box opening, I had not the best box opening experience for the first booster box because it actually ended up being super top heavy in the foils, meaning the first 12 packs I opened were all hollows, and then that's it. The rest of the box is guaranteed to not be hollows. But before we keep talking here, let's see if we get that serialized PeteDorr numbered 1 to 10. Man, imagine I would flip out if I got that. Super rare, still yet to be pulled as of me recording this video. So yeah, it was a really interesting booster box opening experience because you can't get more than 12 hollows in a booster box. But I pulled 12 hollows in my first 12 packs, and I opened up a 13th pack just to prove that it wasn't going to be hollow, and it wasn't. So I stopped opening. My intention is, if I need more non-hollows at some point to build out a deck or something, alright, I'll open those packs to, you know, fill out what I need and hopefully pull what I need, but I just didn't see a point in opening them because it would have been 24 packs of no hollows. And I have enough packs to open after that box to know, you know, I should not have an issue with getting everything I need non-hollow wise from just opening packs seeking hollows. So let's hope that this booster box opening is different and we get a nice variety. Alright, this is a good start because we pulled a non-hollow card in our first pack. It's the Majesty, the one that comes with the starter deck, and I totally forgot to grab another starter deck for this video. I do apologize. So this one is just going to be the booster box. No extras. But this is a good start. I'm just going to put my rares off here to the side, because who wants to open a booster box and know that every pack is going to have a hollow foil in the first 12 packs, right? So I'm actually glad that this seems like this booster box might be a bit better randomized. So let's read off some of the names here and appreciate some of the cute artwork for Clovey and Necruff, Ashrabbit, one of my favorite looking cards, Arrowmare, Siracoon, Krakatuga. Okay, so you can actually get this guy outside of the starter deck. Let's see what he does, because I do have a vague idea of how you play this game, even though I have yet to play it. You can expend 2 spirit to force an opponent to expend 3 spirit. When a player casts Eruption, you can target and destroy a card. That's really cool. So this is a very control-oriented card. I can see myself definitely building a deck centered around Krakatuga. Yeah, so I made sure that I familiarized myself with terminology and how to play the game in general before opening these packs. That way when I get a card like that, I can read it and kind of get excited about, you know, hey, that sounds like a deck that I would not mind playing. Now let's hope we don't get a booster box that is bottom loaded, meaning the bottom 12 packs have the hollows. See, this is a sorting error. Like, look at this. The first 4 cards are all these runes. Beautiful looking runes. I mean, the colors are awesome. But that's not really supposed to happen, right? You're not supposed to pull cards with randomization like that. It is what it is. I mean, it's going to happen, right? Alright, so we got a Majursa. I think that's one of the rares that you cannot get in a hollow. So first 3 packs, the odds are cemented in 1 in 3 packs you will get a hollow. Cemented, because every booster box that I've seen people open, you get 12 hollows, you get that hollow spirit, you get that hollow full art, chance at a... I do see something hollow poking through there. Chance at a stellar. Alright, let's see what we got as our first hollow for this box. It is a Viserys, which I do have 2 of already. But that's okay. That brings me up to a playset, which I'm okay with. Ideally, I would want 4 copies of each card because I would want the 4th one to be in a binder for my reference, so I can kind of have a nice organized binder. When I'm thinking of deck building, I can kind of flip through there and see what I want. And then I can have the other 3 in a deck so that I don't have to have, I don't want to be taking my cards into my set binder. Instead, I can just kind of have 3 for a deck and 1 for my binder. Oh, alright, we're getting another holo here. It is a rare Krakking. Big fan of Krakking. I do like the alternate art, though, that comes in the Founders Pack, which I have not opened for you guys yet. I will definitely open that in a future video, though. I'm a little unsure if I want to open it yet, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like that pack is gonna be some extreme value. It's a pack of cards that you get if you're a Kickstarter backer. You get 1. You cannot order more than 1 unless you place multiple orders with the multiple accounts, which some people did. Some people definitely placed many orders of many single starter decks. Carry on. Haven't seen this guy yet. Really liking the card quality, though. Mustache is our rare. Another one of my favorites. If I were to get a Stellar, I would definitely hope it would be a Mustache. Definitely cute little fellow. Okay, so this booster box seems fixed. This seems more like what you would be expecting from randomization for holo placement. Just very odd that some of them, at least it's just some and not all. Boy, that would be catastrophic if every booster box you knew all the holos were on top. Ooh, that would be quite unfortunate. Smoltuga, Veritaqua, Tadpuff, Thunderbolt of Zeus, Sparkit. Love the idea behind this one. So you can Nexus up to 2 spirits. So Nexus in this game essentially means move your resources. So you need to play spirits in order to play an Elestral. So like for this guy, you need to play a Thunder Spirit to play him. Nexus means once you have spirits enchanting your card and keeping it in play, you can move those spirits around to other cards. You can, say you had 2 spirits on this guy, you can remove a spirit from him and put it on another card and like kind of move your resources around. And you can end up destroying your cards if you move certain spirits off of them that would otherwise keep them in play. Really interesting system. I definitely really like the gameplay and how it's shaping up from what I've seen in the tutorials. So we got Floracne as our rare, and Lycoris is our wind spirit. When it comes to spirit hierarchy, I'd say Leviathan is probably my favorite, followed by Lycoris. Cute little wind fox dog thing. We got Ignector, Warmite, Drops of Leth, Drataya, Rummagem, Cinder, Globby, Foamy, Foil Pandison. That's my first Foil Pandison. Very nice. And believe me, I will know when it's a Stellar because it has a special symbol up here. The foil pattern is different. It's serialized. It will be very obvious when I pull a Stellar. And believe me, it'll be exciting because, like I said, 1 in 15 booster box odds is what people are approximating right now. There are many people that open a starter deck or a blister and hey, they get a Stellar. And that's really all they bought and they get a Stellar. That's awesome. Stellar prices on eBay right now are quite high, but not many people have listed Stellars. Not many people have pulled them, let alone looking to sell them. Since a lot of people that are buying Elestrals are definitely buying it as fans of the game to play and collect and not to flip it, at least not yet entirely for singles. Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize that the color, if it's a dual color, would have the blue on the side and the green on the left side. So let's see here. When an opponent casts an Elestral or a rune without earth or water, they must expend a spirit. So this pretty much means that's your life. So it's telling them they must pay a life point if they don't play water or earth. So if you're going up against an opponent that you know they're not going to be using those elements, boy, you would definitely want to run a card like this. Our rare is Gato Bolt. That's a cool looking card. Check that out. And Terratlas. I'm not sure how I feel about there being a spirit in every pack. I feel like that's going to get really excessive. I think it would have been better off maybe having like some kind of a second little mini set that you can buy that comes with all the spirits or something. It definitely feels a little unnecessary to have a spirit in every pack. Unless there was like a 1 in 20 chance or something of getting a alternate art or something of that. It doesn't have to be hollow, just like an alternate art, just to give you a reason to want to check out the normal spirit at the back of the pack. I'm not much of a pack trick kind of guy. I just like to roll it straight out of the pack. Alright, we got another Krakking. The game is telling me that it definitely wants me to play a Krakking deck, which I 100% want to try and do. I love control type decks, especially ones that prevent your opponent from playing cards. I know. Probably not the most popular mindset of a TCG player if that's your opponent, but listen, I love my control decks. Super fun to play. Alright, we got Ampup, Quackle, Jilton. You will see a lot of repeats of these commons. That is another complaint that I have heard and seen, where the pool of commons is to the point where you will see a lot of them after you've opened, quite a few packs. Our rare is a Volcaries, Terralis. Alright, so we got 4 hollows. And we are how many packs deep? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we are 15 packs deep. Almost halfway, so the middle and bottom half here should definitely be pretty stacked. We're still looking for our full art and hollow spirit. Elechick, Atlantis. I got a playmat of Atlantis. I picked up a few different playmats, because the playmats, I gotta say, everything that they were offering on the Kickstarter for Elestrals was very fairly priced. Let's see what Galaxy does, because that just looks like a giant whale that would make a really nice tanky card. As long as this Galaxy is enchanted, swap each water spirit enchanted Elestrals attack with its defense. Oh, interesting. I could probably open up some really cool deck building ideas. Lycavolt. Haven't seen that one yet, I don't think. Oh, nice. And there is our full art. It's a full art god, so Aeolus, there are cards like Demeter and Zeus and Poseidon, and Aeolus is one of those, so these are definitely some of the full arts that people are looking to get, because these are kind of like nice battery cards that really accelerate your deck and help you draw cards, so this one is definitely sleeve worthy. I have noticed that these full art cards for the most part are at minimum $30 on eBay right now. So I've seen anywhere from 30 to 80 plus, depending on which one it is. So you are definitely getting a lot of value when you're getting your full arts in this, at least right now, because some people want a playset, some people want 3 of these, and people are bidding on them, which is good for the health of the game. You definitely want your booster box to feel at or close to the value of what your singles will be, so that when you open a booster box, it's not like you're opening $20 worth of cards when you bought a $100 booster box. Which I'll say, these booster boxes did not cost me $100. The tier that I backed at essentially made these things like $70 each, so really it's the cost of my full art and my hollow spirit. Those 2 cards alone are paying for my booster box, and then if I pull any other desirable hollows or Mana Stellar, that more than pays for everything in the booster box. Another Aepharos. All of a sudden I'm just expecting that Stellar to just hit me out of nowhere. I do really like the idea of serialized cards. I think you need those big hit cards that are super rare. It would be nice if there was one more rarity that was sort of between a full art and a stellar, because 1 in 15 booster boxes does feel kind of, yeah, good luck with that, but still, the people that do pull them, oh, a Sonic Core, that's definitely one you want to pull doubles of, so that's fine, from what I have seen and heard. So I look forward to playing this. I'm going to probably start with the starter decks. See what I can learn using the starter decks. That way I know that I have a deck that will definitely function and work. And we'll probably have some reference tutorial videos on. Here, let's go through it like this. Might be a little easier. And then I'll, slowly work in some cards from my collection into the starter deck. And then we'll go from there. I plan on probably trying to play over webcam first, and then after I feel comfortable with that, then I'll probably maybe try the app, which they are opening up to all Kickstarter backers soon. I do have access to it right now, I just have not had a chance to check it out. I hope it comes to iOS soon though, because I would have to run it on my PC with an emulator. Not super thrilled about that, so hopefully it comes to iOS soon. Apparently the bear cards are getting a nice buff in the second set. So, hoard your bear cards for set 2. Majesty is our rare. Alright, we're still looking for that hollow spirit. Hopefully I get one of each, so I don't have to try and trade or track down or buy whichever one I'm missing. Ideally, you know, you'd probably want at least, you want 10 of each of those if you're really chasing after them, because apparently mono decks are a little rare, so you probably wouldn't need 20 of them, but 10 of each would be probably a sweet point that a lot of people will settle on. There are trap kind of counter cards in this game, this being one of them, donated or denoted by this sort of spike trap looking symbol there. It's a new card I haven't seen yet. Caprigal. When this Caprigal destroys an Elestral in battle, you can special cast an Elestral with enchantment cost of 1 water from your underworld in defense position. Oh, that seems pretty good. See, that's why it's worth it before you open up a new TCG to figure out how the game plays first. That way, open the packs, read the card effects, and be like, maybe my first deck I'll try and build it around that card. Alright, let's hold the cards like this. I do see a foil coming up. Hollow foil, you know, whatever you prefer. Alright, here we go. Another Aphoros, okay. Hey, at least it's a cool looking card. How many foils are we up to here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that feels about right. So there's 4 more hollows hidden in my remainder of my pack. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we are exactly halfway through. Maybe still a little middle to top end heavy on the hollows. So we still have half the box to go, but 4 hollows to pull. See, it really does suck, and I really hope that A-Drive changes this in the future to make the boxes more like have a chance to get maybe between 8 and like 15 hollows or something. You don't want people to pull the maximum quantity of hollows and then feel bad about opening the rest of their booster box. You know, you want them to keep opening because there's a chance they could have the booster box that has more hollows than, you know, than 12. You know, maybe you get that booster box that has a few extras to keep people pushing forward to open those remaining packs. Because once I hit 12 hollows, I think it's going to be the same for most people. Most people are going to stop opening after they get that 12th. So if you give them a chance at 13 or 14, maybe even 15 or 16, they'll keep opening. They won't stop. So maybe you make it like a minimum of 10 hollows. 10 hollows in a box of 36 as like your floor would seem fair enough, right? Not too much lower than what is set at right now. Our rare is an Umpherial, one of the main Elestrals. Up, and tell me we got another one. Yup. We got a second Hollow Vipyro. I think they are really trying to tell me something here in terms of let me see if I can get a sleeve for this. In terms of what deck they want me to play. Fire, certainly. So sleeve up my full art hollows and my spirits. So that is number, what, 9? 10? Very crunchy packs. The packs are just easy enough to open up. They might be a little hard to open for my tastes, but at least you can open them without a pull tab. Majursa is our rare. Ooh, there is a line down that spirit. You see that? No big deal. There is like a scratch line going down it. For the most part, though, the quality on these cards has been pretty good. Ignector, Warmite, Cracked, Blazers. We got a hollow. Waspire, Kinleo, and a Rhyceros, my first one. Nice. That's a cute little card. I like that one. Cute little guy. As long as Rhyceros is enchanted, Elestrals cannot attack the turn they are cast. Unless they are... what is that? Lightning enchanted? So I guess that's sort of like a counter to cards that might be able to attack when they first come out, because I don't think you could actually do that right off the start with most normal cards anyway. So what are we up to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 3 more hollows left in here. I see a hollow. Cute little tadpuff, look at him. Amp up. Elechik. Trident of Poseidon. Tsunami. Let's actually, what does Tsunami do? Change all Elestrals to defense position unless they are water enchanted. Ooh. Interesting. That could be a really big counter to cards with high attack, because typically those really hard-hitting cards don't have the best defense sometimes, from what I've seen. Thunderbolt of Zeus, and another Krakking. There we go. Alright. Tons of Krackings. There is an amazing, probably my favorite art in the game that I've seen in a card in the Founders Pack for Krakking. So cool. I'll have to show you guys that in another video. But he's like attacking a ship and stuff. It looks so good. Almost makes me wish it was the normal card art, not gonna lie. Eruption. Poseidon's Trident, another Tsunami, and our rare is a Tectorus. If any of you picked this game up, though, let me know. If you got starter decks and you want to play me in a game or something, I could try and organize it, play over Discord. I would definitely not mind playing against any of you. Right now, there's nothing available on their site. You'd have to wait for first edition, which will be coming in due time. But hey, if you were one of the people that backed this game and you want to help me learn or play along with me, I'm all for it. Just hit me up on Discord. Fluarachne. Discord.gg/PeteDorr. Get that custom Discord URL so you don't gotta go searching around for a link. I have a card game section in there. Ooh, I don't know if I did that or if that was how the cards were. A little nicked corner up there. I have a card game section in there, so you can pop into there and contact me that way, or DM me. Furial. Could the Stellar be hidden on the bottom of the box? We got, what, 2 left? 2 hollows left? The pack distribution here feels a little better. This feels definitely what you would expect from a booster box with hollow distribution. I will say, though, I'm definitely feeling the repetitiveness of the commons. Another Aepharos, of course. Also, the hollows definitely have a different texture to them. They're way more slippery and less matte than the normal cards. Be interesting to see how that changes with the new manufacturer. Alright, so that is our... Let's just confirm this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that is our 12th hollow. Alright, well, this will just be a bonus non-hollow pack then. The other packs, as we now know, will not have a hollow. Caprigold, though. Alright. So how many packs do we have left? So all these packs here, no hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that pack that I opened at the end there would have been the 9th. So not as bad as the last box. It's better than having 24 packs that you know aren't going to be hollows. Of course, our hollow distribution here was a little heavy on Aphros and Krakking, and we got another Vipyro. But hey, we don't mind getting Sonic Cores. We don't mind getting full hollows of the gods. Got a couple. Well, we got Pandasim, which I didn't have yet either. So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for my second box opening for Elestrals. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you're thinking of Elestrals. Do you enjoy the box openings? Do you enjoy the fact that at any moment I can open up a serialized super rare number to 99 card? Let me know. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.